Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace, and if you're new here, make sure you click the red subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. So in today's video, we will be talking all about hair type. Hair type is all about your hair's curl pattern. To keep your hair nice, healthy, defined, and knowing what your hair type is, will know what kind of hair products work for you and the maintenance your hair requires. Now, it's definitely okay to have more than one hair type. How to know your hair type is to look at your hair when your hair is in its dry state, not its wet state. Mostly when your hair is in its styled dry state. So to know your hair type, you gotta style your hair. For example, no twist out, braid outs, or anything, because if you do a braid out or twist out, your hair will take that curl. It will kind of be confusing. So what you want to do is style your hair, let your hair dry, and then you will see your curl type. So there are mainly 4 hair types. Type 1 is straight, type 2 is wavy, type 3 is curly, and type 4 is coily. And in between those hair types, it kind of goes from A to C. For example, 2A to 2C. I'm going to explain that right now. So starting off with type 1 hair. Type 1 hair is just straight hair. Type 2 is wavy hair. The larger the number, the tighter the curls. So starting with type 2A. Type 2A is like there are barely any waves in your hair. It's kind of like a type of beach waves. I'll insert a picture here. It's kind of like a sort of beach waves. Your hair is like just a little bit wavy. And in type 2B, the waves tend to be a little bit more tighter and they are starting to form. And also in type 2C, the waves are definitely more defined. So that was type 2. Now moving on to type 3. Type 3 is a curly category. The curl category is like ringlets, but it determines if the ring, sometimes it could be ringlets, sometimes it could be S curls, and it could be huge ringlets or small ringlets. Here I have a picture of type 3A. As you can see, type 3A has like huge ringlets. The ringlets are very, very large. It's like the largest ringlets in the type 3 category. And in type 3B, the ringlets tend to get a little bit more smaller. And in this category, you also have this sort of S curls. Is when your hair is like that. It's okay to have more than one hair type. What you may also notice is that in the shower, your hair might look another hair type. That is why you want to examine your hair when it's dry. For example, my hair in the shower is 3B and less 3C. But when it's totally dry, it's 3C and a little bit of 3B. So moving on to 3C, the ringlets are getting more tighter and tighter, and you will definitely see like the coil. So that is the type of hair. These ringlets kind of look like finger coils, or when you define your hair with a Denman brush. Moving on to type 4. Type 4 is the coily category. The coily category is when the ringlets get even smaller, and it's not that the hair is frizzy. The curls are just so tiny that it looks like the hair is frizzy. Because when you go even closer to the hair, like type 4, you will see the curls. So as you guys can see in here, in the type 4A, the hair is still defined, but it kind of looks frizzy. But if you're gonna get closer, you're going to see more curls because the hair is like super tiny and defined in the hair. So it might look frizzy, but it's definitely not frizzy. Moving on to type 4B. Now you guys will see what I'm talking about. It looks like the hair is not really defined or anything, but if you're going to get closer, you're definitely going to see those tight curls. So the woman with blonde hair, I think she did like a braid out or twist out, but even when she did a braid out or twist out, you can still kind of see that her hair is 4B. But my advice to you is to style your hair, not with a Denman brush, not with any brush. Just style your hair normally. Don't finger coil your hair. Style your hair normally. When your hair is dry, go examine your hair. Look in different areas to see what hair type you have. Last hair type is 4C. This is type 4C, and as you guys can see, it kind of looks more coarse or more frizzier, but don't get discouraged. All the hair types are definitely beautiful. So let me know what hair type you have. Comment down below, do you have multiple hair types, one hair type? Let me know down below. Don't get discouraged if you have a hair type that you don't like. You should love your hair type no matter what hair type it is. If you're following an influencer, for example, and her hair is 2C and you have 3C hair, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I want my hair to be like that. Her curls are so big, but your hair might never be like that because your curls are much tighter. I mean, they can be like that if you do a twist out, braid out, or flexi rod set. So don't discourage yourself or bring yourself down just because your hair type is not as the way you want it to be. Instead, you should experiment with your hair. Do twist outs, braid outs, try to do stuff that you can experiment and you might end up loving a style. So yeah, that was my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.